The band can only benefit by more input from him or from anybody in the band. But anything he does has his name written all over it.
Knowing that Trent couldn't get rock stardom alone, the Caz introduces Trent to his lifelong war buddy, World War I vet, Bobby Sliz.
You. Fuck. Yo, Bobby and I, we go way back. You know, we're in the war, the 60s or something, you know, and Bobby comes up to me back then and he says that, you know, he was thinking about getting into managing rock stars, you know, and I'm like, you know, hey, Bobby, you know, that's just water in the bucket, you know, we're in the war right now, you know, shooting Charlies. And you know, it was a little joke that we had going on, but you know, he took that dream, and I knew that anybody with Bobby Sliz would go to the next level of rock stardom.
Bobby Sliz is the most unbelievable manager. He came to me in the early 70s, mid 70s, late 70s, early 30s, and came to me and said, you know, that he wants to manage me and he could really, you know, take my career, you know, skyward.
Yeah. Yo, fuck you. I first met Trent back when Kiss was recording the Dynasty album.
With the most powerful manager on his team, Trent was ready to take on the world.
The Dynasty tour was a pretty fun time.
The only problem was the world that was ready for Trent could not see him.
The Dynasty tour was an experience that you know, I'll never forget. What happened was, you know, we were selling out shows left and right. We never had an empty seat in the house, you know. Girls, we had our unlimited amount of girls. Well, the other guys did. I never really got any of the girls because they never saw me on stage.
He was having some problems with the band because they wouldn't allow him to be shown in any of the promotional photos, in the videos, on stage. He was even hidden, obscured by fog and whatever stage decorations Kiss had going on at the time.
And so, like the last day or last week of the tour, I was backstage, and none of the fans knew who I was. I mean, they were coming up to me and asking where Kiss was, and I was like, well, you know, hello, let me give you a phone call. I'm right here, right? No, they didn't know who I was.
But, yeah, Trent comes to me and asks me if I can talk to Gene and Paul, because I had kind of known them. I'd met them a few times, and so I did. And Gene and Paul told me that they couldn't allow Trent's image to be shown, or it would ruin the chemistry that Kiss had already established with the four members and the makeup and, yeah, you know.
Well, I just said to Paul and Gene, mainly Gene, because Paul wasn't paying attention. But I said to Gene, you know, look, this is ridiculous. I haven't even been shown to the people, the crowd, you know, my fans, what I can do on keys. They just hear it, but they don't see me rocking out, you know. It's an art form. And I told Gene, I said, this is it. I want out of the band, and I want to go back to my solo career.
We told him, I did. I know my conscience is clear. I said, don't do it. You know, get yourself straight. You can have a solo career. You can do whatever the hell you want. Stay in the band.